These are all the vehicles in BeamNG Drive, and yes, there is a lot of them, and that means that they're all very small on the screen. And if you follow this game, you should be aware that every update, the devs tend to go and remaster a vehicle or two. But the question is, which ones should they do next? To whittle down these numbers, I'm going to remove all the vehicles that have been added recently. So now the list looks like this. And now I'm going to go and remove all the ones that have been remastered recently, including the two ETKs which got refreshed instead of remastered, but it's basically the same thing. So now we are down to 15. And if you've been playing this game for a long time, you may be thinking, but wait, wasn't the Capital Grand Marshal remastered recently? That was 2019, I'm not counting that as recently. The same with the addition of the Autobello Piccolina, that was 2018, that's not recent enough. The first test is just how many configurations they have. Anything that is less than 10 is bad, anything that is more than 20 is good, anything between that is meh. So, Piccolina is meh, the Moonhawk is good, Burnside Special is bad, the I-Series is good, Barstow is good, Bluebuck is good, Grand Marshal, meh, T-Series, meh, SPR4, meh, Sunburst, good, BX, meh, Hopper, good, Miramar, bad, 88 Pazima, meh, Bus, bad. I think that was all of them. To avoid lots of unnecessarily subjective things, I'm not going to look at the outside of the car, I'm just going to focus on the quality of the interior. So, this is a Piccolina. You get literally nothing in here. I mean, that's probably fairly representative of the car it's supposed to be, but it's very flat and plain. And I'm aware I'm not playing this in the highest settings because my PC can't handle it, but it is still very flat, so this gets a meh. Then we have the Moonhawk. Moonhawk looks quite nice actually. Quite a lot of detail, little fans and things, all sorts of things. This is going to be good. The Special, it's actually not as bad as I thought it would be. I'm going to give it a meh. I-Series, yeah, it's quite dark, but there is stuff here, so this is good. Barstow, this is actually quite good quality, to be honest. All these little chromy things, this is good. The very Bluebuck, it's okay. I'm going to give this meh. Grand Marshal, the dashboard itself is nice, but these carpets down here are very weirdly textured, so this is meh. T-Series, gonna have to give it a meh, because it's got a bunch of dials, it is all just flat with some stuff stuck on it. SPR4, good. Sunburst, good. 200BX, yeah, it's good. The Hopper, why is it so dark? I don't know. It's also rather plain anyway, so meh. Then we have, for some reason, the Miramar is no texture. Why is my Miramar no texture? So we're going to try and ignore that, and I have a feeling that's probably my fault or like a mod's broken something. But other than the weird no texture, this is meh. The 88 Pazima is also meh. There's a lot of meh in this. And then the Bus. The Bus I'm going to have to give it bad because just like look at it. There's lots of weird flat textures. Lots of flat things. I mean, I know there's seats and things. And there's some railings and things, but look at all this flatness and this flat thing with some dials just weirdly stuck on top of it. This has to be given bad. The last test, we're just going to do a quick look at the engine options, because some of them get a lot, some of them don't. What we're going to say is 1 or 2 is bad, 3 or 4 is meh, and more than that is good, which means that Piccolina, meh, so is the Moonhawk. Burnside is bad. The I-Series is also bad. I forgot this thing only got 2 engine options and they're both i6. Barstow is meh. The Bluebuck is meh. Grand Marshal is also meh. T-Series, very bad. Gets 1 engine. I mean, it probably gets others on the other frames. That is probably true, isn't it? No, I'm still wrong. It only gets 1 engine. SPR4 is meh, although technically 2 of these aren't engines, they're motors. Sunburst, bad. 200BX, very bad. The Hopper gets 5. This is good. Miramar is meh. Zima is bad. And the Bus is very bad. Again, it only gets 1. Now I could go and count up all the other parts that these things have and all the other stuff that they might be able to fit, but that would take a really long time and it would lead to the video being really long. So we're just going to use those as the measurements. They're fairly representative of the vehicles as a whole anyway. And now I have to basically edit that bit of the video so that I can talk about it for the next bit. And here are the results. And before anyone says anything, yes, I did change around a few of the ratings and make things more consistent. As you can see, on the left we have the vehicles, and on the right we have the total, which is a number. And how I work this out is bad gets you no points, meh gets you 1 point, good gets you 2 points, very good gets you 3 points, and very bad gets you -1 point. If we look at these numbers, they are not in the most helpful of orders, but it is fairly obvious to see that the one that is the lowest, as in needs most remaster, is the bus. The Wentworth DT40L got a score of -1 because it got bad, bad, and very bad. BeamNG devs, if you're watching this video, this is apparently the vehicle you need to remaster next. But other vehicles that need remastering badly is the Gavril T series, which got meh, meh, and very bad. It got a total of 1. The Burnside Special also got a total of 1. And then on 2, we have the Piccolina, the Miramar, the 88 Pazima, and the 200BX. I wasn't entirely expecting the 200BX and the 88 Pazima to be that bad, but apparently they are. I can't deny the science. Hopefully you have learned something about BeamNG from this video, but then it's going to be it. So thank you for watching, don't get distracted, go subscribe now, and until next time, goodbye.